Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at something that has been all over my TikTok feed. It is the 100 count GRABIE, however you'd like to say it, watercolor kit. I'm very excited to finally have this in my hands and to see what everybody is raving about. So let's go ahead, open it up and see what all the noise is. Here is the outside of the box. It says it has 50 regular colors, 35 metallic, 5 fluorescent, and 10 macaron colors. It also says that it includes a water brush pen, a pencil, an art sponge, and a watercolor swatch sheet. Alright. The packaging is very addicting. It definitely makes me want to open it. It looks like we have a swatch sheet on some watercolor paper right here. Obviously here is the kit itself. Cute. It comes with a little divider to kind of keep everything separated. So we'll see how well that actually holds up later. And then let's see. Oh wow, okay, so we actually get a small and a larger water brush pen, a little sharpener, and that pencil. Oh, actually there is a third. Look at that. So we actually get 2 larges, 1 small, a pencil, sharpener, the kit, and the swatch sheet. That's pretty cool that they include this stuff in there. I was actually not expecting that, so I didn't know there were that many in a pack, so that's pretty cool. Take a look and see. We have a pointed, a flat tip, and then a big pointed tip as well. So that is actually really cool. And like I said, because this has been on TikTok, they are running a bunch of promotions, so you can usually find a coupon code. I actually found the set right here that I have. I believe after everything it was around 22 bucks. So all of this for that price, I don't think it's bad. The only thing I will say is if you are like a watercolor artist, obviously these are pretty small in size, so you know, if there's one color that you use a lot, you're definitely gonna run out. Guys, I just realized I didn't even show you the sponge. This is the little sponge that it comes with. I would imagine this is what you use to kind of clean off your brush. I don't really like the sponges like this. I've actually been using these cleaning sponges, and what you can do is I just cut off a little chunk, and it works a lot better than these little sponges. Anyway, these come pre-hydrated in the pack, but once you open it, they get rock hard. And what you do is then you just rehydrate it. And I feel like it cleans the brushes a lot better. Let me go ahead and put some water on this and I'll show you what I mean. You can just kind of push some water through here, but you see it cleans a lot better than a normal sponge, and none of this other pink or anything is on here. These I think are a lot better than anything like this that you're gonna get in a kit, but again, it's all preference. Okay, well, let's get to the fun part. We'll go ahead and just kind of activate these a little bit. I'm gonna fill up one of these pens and then we're gonna swatch these bad boys and see what they look like. All right, so we're just gonna grab the first color of the palette. It's gonna be this yellow ochre. Very nice looking. Let's get one more color. Here we are so far with the top line, and what I'm trying to do is show somewhat of a gradient. I'm not a very good watercolor artist, but how it is darker to lighter. So once they all dry, I'll come back and I'll show you hopefully a semi-decent gradient. All right guys, here are the first 50. Please excuse the swatching. I'm not really sure why I'm so outside of the lines, but I would have to agree so far that these are very pigmented. There are some very pretty colors in here. Again, I tried to do my best to give a little bit of a gradient. Most of these are dry. The bottom line is still drying, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of these metallic and fluorescent colors, and then I'll show you afterwards. Guys, I don't know if the light is doing it justice, but look how fluorescent these are. These things are so bright. This orange and this yellow is crazy. I think I'm gonna go for this metallic orange red color. Look at that, it's melting. Look at that, God, what a mess. But look at that color. That is so shimmery. So initial thoughts are, I agree with everybody about the colors. Like I said, they're very vibrant, they're beautiful. I'm not really a metallic person. I think had I gone with the 50 color kit, I would be more than happy, but I'll say the metallics are very, very pretty. When you are taking your paintbrush and, you know, dipping it in there and getting some paint on there. It's very mesmerizing to watch that. Let me go ahead, draw something up, and we'll see how these perform. All right, guys, and here is the finished product. It is mostly dry. I really like the way it came out. I think the colors are beautiful. The pigment is great. They blend really, really smoothly together. You can build on top of them once the back dries. I really don't have any problem with that. So yeah, you guys can see the washi tape kind of came off on the side a little bit. I think overall though, these colors are really, really pretty. Maybe I should have added some pink into this sunset. I should have done that. I cannot believe how awesome this watercolor kit ended up. Hello, this is Editing Robin. I just wanted to show you guys some of the other colors that were not in the other painting. So I just have a couple here just to kind of showcase more of those colors that are in the palette. All right, guys, so now that we have used the kit and properly done a demo on it, let's go ahead and talk pros and cons. My first con, honestly, is going to be the sponge that comes with it. I don't think it's a great sponge. It doesn't really work that well, so you'd be better off just getting a regular sponge or the one I showed earlier. Moving on to the pros, I think there are a lot of pros that go with this kit. The first one being the divider that they give you. That alone, I think, is a really cool thing to include, especially if you are using this for travel. You can go ahead and close it, and you know that your paints are not going to get on each other. Another one is the fact that they do include the swatch sheet with it, so you can just quickly glance at this and know which color you need for whatever art project or thing that you're working on. Next up is the fact that they give you not one, but 3 water pens in this kit. Most of the time you only get one, if even that. And you're also getting 2 different tips that you can use in your kit. There's nothing wrong with these. They're like any other basic watercolor pen. However, I did end up moving back to regular watercolor brushes. It's just a preference for me. They just feel better and I'm able to work with them more. Next up is the fact that they give you a pencil and a pencil sharpener in the kit. Again, if you're on the go, this is going to be very, very handy. So the fact that that is included, I think, is a really nice touch. And last but not least, the last pro is going to be the actual watercolors themselves. I know it's always scary buying something online, especially during this whole TikTok shop time, but I can safely tell you honestly that these colors are very bright and beautiful and pigmented. So if you have been wanting this kit, don't be afraid to buy it, especially with all the coupons out there. Me personally, I could have done with just the 50 count, and then I would have had this side to have my brushes and pencil or whatever, again, for travel. So I don't use a lot of metallics, but I will say as someone that doesn't use them, these are absolutely gorgeous. So if you are into glitter or shimmer or anything like that, you are gonna love these. But guys, that is going to wrap up the review on this GRABIE 100 watercolor kit. Let me know down below, did anybody else get this and try it out? I would love to see your reviews on it. If you guys liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my little channel grow. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!